Well, I'm Kenny Lowry, and today we're going to take a look at the Spruce Base 5-stack Waterfall. Now, waterfalls are different than the stacked rocks, with some of these same rocks on here that we're using on some of the stacked rocks, but this is the waterfall. So what we've done, we got water flowing only off the front. On the stacked rocks, the water flows pretty much all the way around the boulder. So this is a directional flow, and the way we achieve that is we've got this top rock. You'll notice this is different than the stacked rocks. It's got a slope front to it, so it's projecting all that water out the front. And then we tilt the rocks just slightly as we go up here, wherever we want to tilt them to get the water to flow where we want to. We don't have that big of spacers on them, maybe a 1/4 inch, something like that, to kind of tilt that rock to get it to where we want to. And you can tilt it on the sides as well, or shim it on the sides to get that water to flow the way you want to. So we have it covering pretty much all the entirety of the front. Now, the water as it's coming off here, you'll see where it's splashing some. Those are things that you'll make adjustments on when you're setting it up. You don't want water to like cascade off of this and hit that flat surface, because it'll splash like crazy when it does that. So you kind of want it to flow down, just like we've got it right there. We have a great video on the website there too, giving you some helpful hints on when you're setting this up to minimize splash, things like that. You can always turn your flow of your pump down. That's your first thing that you can do. Turn that down to get it to where it's not splashing. Setting some rocks on the edge, things like this that will help you minimize and catch that water. We have autofill valve over on the accessories page. So we have lots of different ways that you can kind of control the way the water flows and any kind of water loss, things like that. Keep in mind, these are GFRC boulders. It stands for glass fiber reinforced concrete. It's the same material used in zoo exhibits and animal habitats. Basically, we take a real rock and make a mold, and then we hand make each one of these rocks using that GFRC. We have a proprietary finish on the outside. It's an acid-based finish, so it's not a paint. We don't use any paints on these. Now, I will show you here to the back. There is no water flowing out the back. We have it away from the edge back here about 6 inches. You would probably slide that all the way back. That way you're taking advantage of having more of that area there in the front to catch that splash. As this water kind of flows down off of that, we did make some adjustments. You see we got a couple of little rocks we set right there and a rock we set right there. And the reason we did that, the water was coming out here and it was coming down off of this right here, and it was jumping off of this slope, and it was clearing some of these rocks there. So we didn't want that. We wanted to come kind of down the face. That helps to control the splash too. Same thing with this rock here. We got a little rock right there that's kind of keeping the flow from coming over here. It was coming over here and kind of jumping and hitting this flat surface and splashing a lot. So little adjustments like that. As far as your shim goes, you can use little broken pieces of rock, use plastic shims. You can use little pieces, pressure treated lumber, anything like that that'll kind of get it up. And you'll tuck those shims back under so you don't really see them when you're doing that. Make sure you check out the lighting video over on the accessories page. We do a plume light up there. It's just really spectacular. Uplights on it, and these kind of fountains are just fantastic at night. All that water, that motion going on there, and that light just kind of accent that. So it's a really great look at night. Right now, grab the camera, take a close-up look. Got a lot of great sound on this fountain. A lot of water streaming over those rocks, so you get a lot of sound off of that. So as we get closer here, you can see just how beautiful that is. That's just really beautiful. A lot of great sound. Over here to the side, you see there's no water coming over the side. All directional. Nothing really dripping off the backside. Now, you would cover this entirely with your covering. We do have covering options for your grate, but we're just rapidly setting these up and shooting videos and then take them right back down, so we don't bother to cover that back basin back there. And you can kind of see there's no water coming over here, and you can kind of see it from the side. Still attractive, just no water flowing over the side. And here in the back, let's see if I can get around here to the back. Not really anything, no water at all back here, just stacked rocks. That's basically the look that it has.